and we also, we Shivambu Pasak and Pracharak are also swimming against the current. But Dr. Shashi Patil's beginning was a very difficult for him. Now this young boy, Dr. Nitin Patil's son, Sandesh, is also following the same profession in future also. He has already done his degree in naturopathy. He is now doing his post-graduation in naturopathy also. Sandesh Patil has a chance to see the patient coming in his parents and his grandparents' ashram. Those chaps were coming very sad, but when they were laughing and getting cured out of the problem. Sandesh is the youngest and he has learned practically everything. Dr. B.V. Khari used to say, if a child is given Shivambu right from the birth, it will be turned out to be computer baby genius with extraordinary health and intelligence. Here is the example. Dr. Sandesh, from the birth, is also following autourine therapy, and he is a quite social worker, and he wants to continue his program and help his parents. Actually, he is an expert actually managing the Kendra. In absence of Nitin Patil, we have seen that Sandesh is actually managing the Kendra. Now, these chaps, they have got a tongue which is full of elixir, a honey. When they talk to the patient feel that it is very close to them and patient get the thing. Same thing is happening here with Sandesh. Let us see. I welcome Sandesh, please, and tell your experience and your expertise to our group. We are all anxiously waiting for your welcome. I welcome you and I welcome everybody here in the group to listen what Sandesh has to say. Welcome, Sandesh.
Thank you. Thank you, Savan Kaka. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this great introduction you have gave. Just like you told, computer baby, it's very true that if you take Shivambu right from your birth, there can be no disease in your body, no nothing. I have experienced that in past 25 years. I have been working, I have been taking Shivambu, I have been promoting Shivambu towards my friends and everyone. And I have noticed in myself and in my friends and in my family that if you take Shivambu daily, first Shivambu daily, nothing is going to happen to you. Nothing means nothing. That's the word which is spreading right now. So seeking the blessings of Lord Shiva and our Shivambu Maharishi, Dr. Shashi Patil. I welcome everyone and thank you for joining everyone. So as I mentioned, Maharishi, what do we mean by Maharishi? There was one more Maharishi with the name of Patanjali Maharishi. We call Patanjali Maharishi, who got us yoga for mankind. Why? What do we mean? Why Maharishi? Why not Lord Patanjali or Lord Shashi Patil? Because Maharishi suggests scientists. They didn't bring any religion to us. They got a science to us. Science of Shivambu. Science of drinking your own urine and staying healthy. Not just curing disease, but Shivambu, as we all know, helps us to stay away from everything. From cold to cancer. Everything stays away if we take just Shivambu. This is pure science, not magic, not nothing. Today I'm going to explain you everything. All of you here are very much experienced more than me and know more than me science, but I'll try to explain everyone whatever I have learned in past 25 years, whatever now I'm using my medical science, using behind Shivambu, how the Shivambu affects in our body, how it helps us to reduce our weight. What is the scientific basis, how it helps against cancer. Okay, how, one more topic, big topic nowadays we are talking, whatever we eat comes in our Shivambu. So how we can make our Shivambu more healthy? We are going to talk about that. So I'll just share my screen. Can you please help me sharing my screen? Basumati, can you help please?
The problem?
Yeah, I'm not able to share my screen.
So I will ask Rajaram sir. Rajaram ji.
Ramji. Ramji.
Yes, now I'm, yes, one just.
Okay.
Yes, I got.
Okay.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes. Everyone can see the slides. Yes. Welcome to the world where we need Shivambu the most nowadays, because we have come across the pandemic where people were just scared of being outside, being unhealthy, just scared of a small virus which didn't even cause anything to us. COVID, right? COVID-19 has brought us this platform today. Everything is online. So we can spread our word in the world more properly today with the help of Shivambu. Shivambu, let's go in deep little bit. Just a minute. Everyone, can everyone see my slides? Yes. Can everyone see my slides?
We can see the
Yes.
slide.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now, yes. Coming to the main topic of my research nowadays. This is a paper which was published in very long 1997. When I was born, 25 years ago, this paper was published. What this paper tells us that in cancer patients, there are some antigens from tumor cells which are releasing. Okay. So blindly till now we were following that yes, naturopathy, yes, Shivambu cures the cancer, but we didn't knew how it cures the cancer. So now in simple word, I'll try to explain you how Shivambu, how our urine is going to help us in the cancer. Okay. So this is the paper which was published in Elsewhere journal, very renowned, very good publication. Okay. So what it suggests is mechanism how autourine therapy helps against cancer. So this cancer cells, as you know, let's take an example. If someone is having oral cancer, okay, oral cancer because of tobacco, because of lot of having bad habits, there is cancer in our body, oral cancer. So just imagine there is a tumor in your oral cavity, in oral cavity, someone's oral cavity. That tumor cells releases antigen to kill itself. Very magical, right? That antigen is not recognized by our body. That antigen is not recognized our body and is flushed out through our urine because it is, yes, it is very important, but it's flushed out of our body because body doesn't recognize that antigen. Okay, then what happens when it comes to our urine? As our Shivambu followers, we drink our urine. When we drink our urine back, the Shivambu goes into your intestine. There are intestinal lymph node. What does the lymph node do? It secretes all antigens and everything. Okay. So what this oral consumption of urine leads to recognition of tumor cells in your intestinal lymph nodes. Okay. After this intestinal lymph nodes recognizes this antigen is converted into antibody, and this antibody acts with the help of blood on the tumor cells. So this is a very new concept. I also didn't know. We always thought that losing your weight or detoxification affects the cancer, but I was not ever convinced with this theory. But then I came across this research paper, very beautiful research paper. As I told, the antigen, the cell itself wants to get killed. It releases this antigen, which is not recognized by our body. When we drink urine back, that antigen is converted into antibody, and that antibody acts on the tumor and tumor cells to kill itself, to kill the tumors. This is the very, very nice explanation given by this author. Okay. Yes. So in this, they suggest that cancer cell releases various antigens, some which appear in urine. Oral autourotherapy is suggested as a new treatment modality for cancer patients. It will provide intestinal lymph node systems with many tumor antigens against these antibodies, and this antibodies pierce the bloodstream and causes tumor and its cell to regenerate. Okay, this was the basic research paper. Now coming to how we can reduce our weight with the help of urine therapy. As we all know, in Anand Kunj we give 7 days, 8 days water fasting. Then nowadays people come with Google searches. That's what will happen if I lose my muscle mass, I'll lose my body, I'll lose my muscle. So this is one of our research we did in Anand Kunj with the help of one scientist. These, as you can see, these are keto strips. Everyone can see these photos? Yes. So these are the keto strips which helps us to recognize amount of ketone in your urine. Okay. What is ketone? Let me come on that as well. So let's go a little bit back and let's understand what is first glucose. What is glucose? It's come from your rice, your chapati. Glucose is the main source of energy in your body. Glucose is main source of energy. When we eat, there is carbohydrates, protein and everything, which is converted into glucose. Carbohydrate is converted into glucose, and glucose is taken into your body as a energy substance. Okay, just like how we use fuel, petrol in our bikes and our cars. Just like glucose is a main source of energy in our body. Okay, so what happens when we fast, when we do Shivambu fasting? Okay, when we do Shivambu fasting, there is no intake of glucose in our body, right? There is no intake of glucose. Then what happens? There is fat in our body, right? Fat gets degenerated. When we have seen that when we take Shivambu and we do fasting, there is fat loss more in our body, rapid fat loss. Okay, so as you can see here, day 1 and day 9. Day 9 you can see large ketones in our body. Okay, large ketone. Now what will ketone do? In absence of glucose, we have brain, right? Anyone from medical science will tell that brain needs very specific amount of glucose and very pure form of glucose. Okay, apart from glucose, there is only other substance which crosses our blood-brain barrier is ketone. So when there is ketone in our body, when the ketone increases in our body, it acts as a fuel for your brain and for all your body. So at 3rd day, 4th day, 5th day, you don't get giddiness, or you don't feel like hungry, because there is a lot of ketone in our body. Okay, so what will happen when we drink Shivambu? There is a lot of generation of fat breakdown is more. When fat breakdown more, fat is turned into ketone. Ketone acts as a fuel in our body, and we don't get tired during fasting of Shivambu. Okay, so this is the common theory. Then I'll tell you why it's important, why this is important. Now you can see there, day 9, large ketones, 80 to 160 milligrams per deciliter of ketone we can see in 9th day. What is significant? You know, everyone knows keto diet. Keto diet, anyone knows? Anyone don't know keto diet? I'll tell you what is keto diet. Keto diet is nothing but people for 3 months, they just eat paneer, they just eat protein. Why? Because they cut down their glucose and they just eat protein so that they can increase their muscle mass in their body and reduce the fat percentage in their body. So after practicing 3 months of keto diet, you get large ketones in your blood or in your urine. After practicing 3 months, 80 to 160 milligrams per deciliter of ketone is there in your body, in your urine or in your blood after 3 months of practicing keto diet. But with just practicing urine fasting for 9 days, urine fasting for 9 days, you can get this large ketones in your blood or in your urine just in 9 days. So urine is best way to reduce your weight. This is the big research we have found. It's just not like people think, what if happens if my fat, if my muscle get reduced, I'll lose my muscle mass. No, you don't lose your muscle mass in Shivambu fasting. This is a big, what I can say, big research or big innovation nowadays. We are seeing that we don't lose muscle mass in Shivambu fasting. We just lose our fat. And why I'm telling that fat is such a culprit, because fat is #1 responsible for right now for infertility. People suffering, ladies suffering from infertility, people suffering from diabetes, girls at age of puberty not getting their periods regularly. Fat is the main culprit. Atherosclerosis means what? The arteries get choked up by the cholesterol. What is cholesterol? Basic cholesterol is fat. That's why Shivambu fasting helps you to reduce your fat, not your muscle mass. Okay, this is one of the big research which we have found in right now in our Anand page. Okay, so okay. Now coming to one of the new topics which I have found, how you can make your Shivambu more healthy. This is my last topic. I'll explain these points. Okay, then we can answer all the questions you have. So how we can make our Shivambu healthy? First and foremost, drink 3 liters, not less. You can drink more, but no less. Okay, 3 liters of water is essential. 3 liters of water. What will happen if we drink 3 liters of water? 3 liters of water will help you to hydrate. There are a lot of micronutrients in our body, micro and macronutrients. Micronutrients of magnesium, zinc, iodine, vitamins, minerals, a lot of things. That helps us to balance that micronutrients if we drink 3 liters of water. Okay, now coming to second point, alkaline juices. Why you should take alkaline juices? As we all know, Shivambu is an alkaline medium from our body, right? If it becomes more alkaline, what alkaline juices do is it helps you to reduce your weight. Again, acidic, there is a term called acidic and alkaline, right? Acidic and alkaline. Acidic juice and there are alkaline juices. Okay, alkaline juices help our body to reduce weight faster. So what you can do is take alkaline juices, alkaline food, so that your urine will be also alkaline. All the good ingredients will come into your urine, and if you drink your alkaline urine more, it will help you to reduce your weight faster. Okay. Now balancing your electrolytes. Third most important point is balancing your electrolytes. There are people who tell you that you should not eat your salt at all, but that's wrong. Little bit of salt is very important. Okay. I'm not telling you should consume your salt externally, but there are electrolytes, there are salts in your food, in your fruits, in your vegetables, which help you to balance your electrolytes. So you should always keep your electrolytes balanced. Okay. Find a good hydration drink. Hydration drink. What do you mean by hydration drink? I'm not talking about any Red Bull or any Gatorade or anything. I'm talking about coconut water. Best hydration drink in the world you can find is coconut water, and our simple water, and third will be our Shivambu, which helps us to hydrate again. So if you drink lot of coconut water in a day, okay, when you just want to get hydrated, you don't want to drink your water, you can drink coconut water. Coconut water again alkaline, good in electrolytes, very nice. Okay, fruits infused water. What is fruit infused water? There is a new term where you don't just eat that fruit, you keep that fruit for like 4 to 5 hours in water, like Mosambi, orange you can keep, then watermelon you can keep in that water, and that water you can drink, you can eat that fruits as well. What will happen to that water and fruit is that again it will change that electrolytes. It will have a lot of micronutrients, vitamins, everything. Whatever is essential part of that fruit will come into that water, and it will be easy for everyone to drink and eat that fruit. Okay, so how you should keep that fruit? You should cut in slices, of course. With the peel, you should keep that fruits in the water so that the water gets that peels nutrients as well. So this is how fruit infused water is also done. Okay. Now coming to water rich food and vegetables, fruits and vegetables. Water rich fruits, water rich food. Everyone knows. Again, watermelon, Mosambi, orange, everything. You can eat a lot of these fruits and vegetables. Again, they are healthy. Micronutrients are more. Why I'm giving more importance on micronutrients? Because nowadays we all eat protein, carbohydrates. These are macronutrients which our body needs. That we are getting from our body, getting from our food. The problem begins in your gut and in your health when there is less micronutrients in our body. Magnesium, zinc, iodine, vitamins, vitamin B12, vitamin D are some of the very essential micronutrients which I find always are less in our body. Today one patient came with vitamin D deficiency. And we'll find what is vitamin D? We'll get from sun. Yeah, no problem. Every day morning till 2 o'clock I am in sun. But that doesn't help you to get that vitamin D. 2 o'clock sun doesn't have that vitamin D which the 7 o'clock sun is having. Okay, so that importance of micronutrients, what I'll tell you, that patient came with vitamin D deficiency, had a lot of pains and aches. People are not able to recognize why she is having pains in her joints, in her all over the body, generalized weakness. Why? Then we suggested to take a lot of MRIs, X-rays were done, so many things were done, but we were not coming to a conclusion. Then some of us told that let's do a vitamin D test. Then we did a vitamin D test, and it was found that she had less vitamin D because people from Mumbai, people from a lot of metropolitan cities, even small cities, now we sleep at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, watch YouTube, binge watch Netflix, everything. What happens when we do this? We miss out the dose of sunlight which we need on our skin, which causes vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D deficiency causes a lot of problems in our body, which again I told, like the aches and pains in our body. We'll feel I'm eating properly, I'm doing exercise, but why I'm so much pain in my body? You are missing out on vitamin D. So if there is less in our body, it will affect your body. So there should be water-rich fruits and vegetables, and there should be micronutrients in our body. Okay. So last second point, avoid protein-rich diet at night. Why? Because as we know, we drink our first Shivambu every day. First Shivambu, when we wake up, we drink our first Shivambu. Okay. So what happens with the protein? Why we should not have protein-rich diet at night? Because protein again is acidic in nature, heavy to digest food. So acidic, again, against our rule that our urine should be always on the alkaline side. If that is acidic in nature, the urine is acidic in nature, when you drink, you'll get acidity for sure. I've seen patients with acidity drinking that urine and then getting acidic. You should not do like that. You should always avoid acidic food or protein-rich food at night for having dinner, so that your next day urine will be alkaline and more fresh. Now, again, protein-rich diet is again very much, what to tell, heavy to digest. Okay, it requires a lot of calories, lot of energy to burn that protein. Okay, so you should always avoid protein-rich diet at night. Okay, now coming to lemon, honey water. Why lemon? Lemon, as we all know, is a little bit on acidic side, but lemon is a very good antiseptic in nature, just like Shivambu. Just like Shivambu, lemon is a very good antiseptic in nature. Lemon honey water provides you instant glucose, instant energy to your body. So whenever we are fasting, we can do all these things, or in a day, if you are having normal food as well, you can practice all these things so that you will be healthy, your Shivambu will be more healthy, more useful for your body. Okay, so these were some of the points which I wanted to explain today. I tried to explain it in very basic and normal format. So if you have any doubts or anything, you can just ask me right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Santhesh Patil. You given a very wonderful and very simple manner. You explained the how to you will prepare the Shivambu diet and how it works. Everything very
Yes.
simply you have explained with the slides and all. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You may
Anyone
have-
having question can
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
me in the chat or can unmute themselves.
Uh, uh, those who are interested to ask question to Sandesh Patil, you can ask. And after that,
Patil
we
sir,
will give a speech
Yes.
to
Dr. Patil.
हाँ जी,
Hello.
बोलिए. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
Kalpana Desai.
Yes.
Last year मुझे हार्ट अटैक हुआ था और
हम्म.
5 आर्टरीज क्लॉक था और उसमें
Okay.
2 में स्टेंट बिठाया है. मुझे
Okay.
जब भी ये मैं शिवाम्बू 1 महीने से लेती हूँ मॉर्निंग में.
Okay.
जब भी मेरे को ये ठंडी होती है और ओवर एक्सर्टेड होती है तो श्वास बंद हो जाता है. अभी भी आप मेरी आवाज सुन सकते होगे.
Yes.
तो
Yes.
और कॉन्स्टिपेशन, परसों मैंने थोड़ा वेजिटेबल्स ज्यादा खाया था. कॉन्स्टिपेशन इतना है कि मैं शिवाम्बू से भी नहीं जा रहा है.
Okay. Okay. तो